Swiatek is the European champion. Henry Kerwa, 3 goals in Beijing in 2008. See, I told you it was a big field. There's 14 in total. And it's T13, so no guides in this. Starting off with Jared Clifford of Australia, the 17-year-olds. Finished 7th in the 5,000 metres in Doha. Chad Davis of the USA. Silver in the 5,000 metres of the Para-Pan-Ams in Toronto last year. Guillaume Welle of Canada, who is the Para-Pan-Am champion over 1,500 metres and the world champion over 5, 4th in the 15 in Lyon in 2013. Abdellatif Baka of Morocco, who won gold in 08 in Beijing over 800 metres and is a 4-time world champion, twice over 1,500 in 06 and 2015. For Algeria, this is Abdellatif Baka, gold in the 8 and the 1,500 in Lyon, and it was a silver double in the same events in Doha. Bilal Hamami of Tunisia, major championship debut, also going in the 5,000. Youssef Ben Brahim of Morocco. Silver in the 5,000 metres in Beijing in 08, 4th in the 15. Silver once, bronze twice in World Championships. Fouad Baka, the brother for Algeria. Major championship debut for him as well. Do you know where this man's from? Julio Cesar Agrippino dos Santos of Brazil. His major championship debut. Swiatek of Poland, the reigning European champion over 1,500 and 5,000 alongside. Best Paralympic result, 4th in the 800 4 years ago, 7th in the 1,500. Yeltsin Jack of Brazil. Silver in the 15, bronze in the 8. Yeltsin, for a good reason. Henry Kerwa, gold in the 15, the 5 and the 10,000 metres in Beijing in 2008. And 2 men in the major championship debuts for Bilal Aloui of Tunisia and Tamiro Demissa of Ethiopia, who qualified for the World Championships in Doha, but who was unable to compete. And Yeltsin Jack was born the same month that Boris Yeltsin took over as president of Russia. There's timing. So away we go. Demissa, Aloui, Kerwa, Jacques, Swiatek, Agrippino dos Santos, Baka, Ben Brahim, Hamami, Mame, Welle, Davis and Clifford. And remiss of me not to mention by this stage that Fouad and Abdellatif Baka are twin brothers. Championship debutants, 22 years old they are. So away we go. It's a great field. It's a proper 1,500 metres field. And it being T13, least visual impairment, it'll be a well-run race. Hamami leading from the front straight away, but here come the Brazilian pair, Agrippino dos Santos and Jack, to get the crown well straight away, and we've got 3 laps to go.
I wonder how much of a team they can make, Jacques and Agrippino dos Santos. They're running 2nd and 3rd. And I'm just thinking of young Jared Clifford there, 17-year-old. He looks a boy running amongst men there, and he is really towards the back of the field. And he's got a best time of 3:56.48. But also have to keep an eye on the Kenyan sitting in the middle of the field at the moment, Henry Kerwa.
It's a little bit of bumping on the side. One of the Bakas getting involved there. Look to me with Demissa of Ethiopia, who too is making his championship debut, but the Brazilian pair are keeping themselves up well. And it's Agrippino dos Santos and it's Yeltsin Jack who currently have the advantage, and now they're hitting the front, or at least they're doing their best to. Little bit of extra bumping here. Remember, there is visual impairment involved, so perhaps that shouldn't be much of a surprise. But they're coming through again. We've got 2 laps to go, and it's Hamami who's defended his position very well for Tunisia. And now with 2 laps to go, the Brazilians hit the front. Yeltsin Jack.
Oh, Agrippino is falling.
Oh, trouble on the inside, but he managed to survive quite well, and he stayed in the race. he's kept things going, Agrippino. Yeltsin-Jacques, with the big mop of hair, still fighting hard on the outside to overtake Bilal Hamami and take the lead with 700 to go.
Well, it might be down to Yeltsin-Jacques to carry our Brazilian hopes now, because he almost staggered to the ground, did Agrippino dos Santos. That's a terrible piece of luck for him, and now he's towards the back of the field. So Yeltsin-Jacques says, I'll take it on, and you're going to have to catch me from here.
Yeltsin-Jacques hits the front, silver in the 1500 meters, remember, in Lyon in 2013 in the World Championships, and bronze in the 8, so he has form. And here he is in Rio, inspired by the 30,000, all that's happening around him. Now a bit of movement coming from the Baka brothers. I think they're both coming up for Algeria, Fouad and Abdellatif, and they are coming up. And it's Fouad who's in second place. Here's the bell. Good work by Yeltsin-Jacques, and he's in front, but now the Bakas are looking to bounce. It's Fouad who's leading the way, and it's Abdellatif in second place. So it's Fouad who leads, Abdellatif in second. Henry Kerr has moved up into third place, the man who's been here and done it all before, and it's the Ethiopian Tamira Demissa who's up in fourth place. The Brazilian challenge has faded away, but at the moment it's Algeria 1 and 2, it's Baka 1 and 2. And it's Fouad Baka who leads for Algeria. Abdellatif is falling back a little bit now into fourth place. It'll be Africans 1 of 4, but how are they going to stretch out? It might be Ethiopia against Kenya. It's Demissa in second place. It's Kerwa in third, but Baka is fighting to keep this alive. Demissa on the outside for Ethiopia. Will he make it? Baka holding on. Demissa. Baka wins. Demissa second. And in third place, Kerwa for Kenya. Abdellatif Baka in fourth for Algeria. And Fouad Baka gets the gold. And it's a new world record. 3:48.29. He's broken it by 200ths of a second. That's set by Zhou of Tunisia at London 2012. It could have been gold and silver, not just for the same country, but for the same family. And for twins. Oh, brilliant.
What a race. He was certainly challenged, Abdellatif Baka. What a finish. What drama throughout. And what tough luck for Julio Cesar Agrippino dos Santos, who stumbled just when he seemed to be making a good run alongside his teammate Yeltsin-Jacques, who faded also. So it is Demis of Ethiopia second, and Kenya's Henry Kerwa third. So gold, silver and bronze to Algeria, Ethiopia and Kenya. And one of the better 1500s you'll ever see.
Oh, it was a brilliant race, and Demissa just ended up missing out on the line, and those are the twin Baka brothers celebrating. Abdellatif has won it. Fouad was in fourth place. Agrippino just stumbled there with 2 laps to go, and it really ruled him out. Yeltsin-Jacques kept it going as long as he could, but had his race run with 200 to go. It's unfortunate, he just seemed to lose his footing. I'm not sure if he was clipped.
It was Hamami who was closest to him. It was difficult to tell. And then Jacques, he too couldn't keep up the pace set by Kerwa and Baka. And of course the Ethiopian Tamira Demis.
Abdellatif Baka breaking the world record. Demissa so close. Demissa almost made it, but he put his arms up in the air to celebrate the second place. Kerwa was in third. Brilliant. I thought at one stage he was just going to get it. He was gaining all the time, and he just lost his momentum there. Well, I'll tell you something. I'm just wondering if he didn't think he'd crossed the line. It's funny, it was
a strange moment to throw the arms up. His rhythm looked all right, so perhaps he didn't realise exactly where the finish line was. Baka certainly did.